What's up, y'all? It's Elijah, aka No Brett E, and welcome to episode 1 of Shoe Contact. Clap it up, y'all. Clap it up. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
We here.
All right, just real quick, let's go around. Introduce yourself.
What's good? My name is Tay, aka Philly Cheese. Definitely excited for this. Stay tuned.
What's good? It's Mike, and I'm not claiming pineapple, so
What's going on? Nas, aka the fella, aka Mr. Put It On, aka Nazarati, all that. What's going on with y'all?
What's up, y'all? It's Raymond, aka Free My Barber, aka Dark Magician Leo, or whatever, aka I want to be today.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, like I said, this is episode 1 of Shoe Contact. To not waste any time, let's get into our first segment, retail or resale. First shoe up, we got the Sasquatch Salehi Crocs, aka the Black Salehi Crocs. What y'all feel about those?
Like I said in the chat, man, if you buying that right now, you might as well buy a black pair of Crocs and roll with that. They look exactly the same. I definitely like the other colors he did, but black Crocs right now, nah, you might as well go work in the kitchen with that one.
oh
Hey,
man,
that's crazy.
See, listen.
Yeah, you got something? You got something against the Black Crocs?
Never, my brother. Never. Come on,
I
you
see.
know
I
my
feel like
name,
I feel like it's a given. You got to give somebody like the basic colors, even though like we probably looking like yo, you might as well just save that $40 and just go get the regular
80.
Crocs. But you 80. That's what I'm saying 80, but regular Crocs is what 50. You might as well
Oh,
save like that
I mean,
$30
it's
to get
80,
your
but then
regular
it's
joint.
like
It was 80 with the
25
shipping.
for the shipping.
You save $5 shipping is crazy.
crazy.
So,
you only get like 10 style points when you wear that.
however, I am rocking with Salehi and what he is doing to the crop. But like you said, I do like the other colors a little more better. But like you got to throw a black in there, got to throw a white. You already know like the basic colors. You have to throw those.
Do you have to throw a white in there?
Why
Listen,
not?
bro.
What's wrong with it?
Nope, we
You have to throw
definitely
a
do not.
brown. You gonna get those like you know what I'm saying. You gonna get those colors, but you have
Bro, it's unity in Crocs, bro. What you trying to do?
to.
What you do over there?
That's what I said, bro. You buy those black Crocs, you better wear those in the back with the kitchen staff. Like, there's no point in those.
I mean, you already
Like
know me, man. I'm buying anything, everything Salehi drops.
I don't.
Whatever it is, I'm copping.
Salehi, yo.
Hey, no, man. I got the New Balances, got the OG colorways. Feel me? Got this.
Did you get the
blue
yurts though? Did you get the
know?
yurts though? I ain't gonna lie.
You feel me?
Listen, since we talk
Got
about it,
these right here.
since we talk about it too, on my feet right now. Yes.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
Go get mine.
cozy boy.
I feel like Mike had a pair of these. I don't know where's that though, but
Oh yeah, I need to go scoop my shit, man.
but yeah, I'm copping. I definitely already copped the black pair, so they on the way. So I guess I'm gonna be working in the kitchen soon.
Philly cheese. Open up the kitchen, man. Let's go.
I don't know. In my opinion, it's kind of mid. I feel like that's like the first hot take. I ain't really feeling them like that. You know, the rest of the colors was dope, but I feel like it's just they regurgitating too many colors to me.
I mean, I feel like, we can say that for a lot of shoes. Eventually they get to the point where they drop in too many colorways. My favorite has been like that pink salmon pair, whatever it's called. That's been my favorite colorway. Yeah, those right there. Yeah.
I need those. I ain't gonna lie. I
Facts.
definitely need those.
The only thing I'm not really feeling is the $25 shipping. That's the thing. Like, you gotta chill out with
I
that.
mean, you got that, man. You got the money for that. It's all good.
Right? Sell one of the Crocs to get it.
But see, to circle back on what Mike's saying, I feel like that's where the disconnect is coming from. Like we're saying, like when they first dropped, we were saying it's not that accessible. Now that it is accessible, we complaining that it's too accessible. So it's like, where are we getting that balance from? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm happy with what they're doing because paying $300 for a pair of Crocs is crazy, and we rock with Salehi. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the brother. He's doing his thing. African American in the business doing his thing. That's major. Crocs deal is crazy. So like, whatever. Everybody not gonna wear them the same. So F it. I mean,
Yeah, we got two different modes: sport and regular.
That's bad.
How you wearing yours, right?
In sport mode.
Always wearing
sport
sport, man.
Always on go.
Always in sport.
I got the salmon joints, but I definitely love the crocodile color, that lime green one. Like,
yeah.
I feel like after like maybe like 5-6 colors, it's kind of like where it's like good common area just to kind of like chill out, or give it some time.
Maybe switch up the design a little bit or something.
I feel like the black gonna be the last one.
Nah, it's not. They got the tree camo one.
That real tree.
Oh, the real
Yeah,
like I said,
tree.
I think once you give us the real tree, I mean, you could do more, but can you really do more? You know what I'm saying?
He said that real tree wasn't dropping, so I don't think it's gonna.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I think black might be the last one for a while.
So, Sasquatch, Slaves.
I mean, I already paid retail, so I'm gonna say retail.
I say resell to hope that like you don't have to pay the shipping price on that, and hope like just say that 85.
I'd say resale is lower. Usually, I mean, I feel like now, especially for the colorways, like the past 2 colorways, I think like the resale's been lower than retail slightly. So I'll take that resale price.
If I had to choose, I don't really want to because I don't really care for them. But if I had to retail, probably, you know what I'm saying, the 85 without the shipping though, free shipping. So whoever, like,
That's
No.
part of that's part
Keith,
of it.
I don't know.
Now, if you get it from
He
Crocs,
said
I don't
cheap as
pay
you
that.
can get.
And Crocs, they don't got no shipping price like that. So
All right, let's get into our next shoe, which is 97 Silver Bullets. What y'all think?
Man, I remember these shoes, man. I haven't had these shoes in so long. I definitely remember my dad giving me a pair, and I want to say like middle school or something like that when I got my first pair of Silver Bullets. I definitely still do have like the jacket that came with the like the windbreaker
The
that
whole
came with the shoes too. So I got that too, but I didn't pick them up this time, being that I didn't feel like spending that 185 for a pair of 97 right now. That's the only reason I didn't buy them. But I know the resale is going to be too crazy, so I'll definitely pick them up, add them to the collection soon.
Now I feel you. We was talking about it the other day, just like the whole how they changed the price on those. If they go under retail, then I'll cop it. But paying 180 or above for a pair of Air Max, that's tough.
No, I definitely fuck
Yeah.
with the Silver Bullets. Like you said, I didn't really feel like copping this time around. I still got my Puerto Ricos.
That's
but,
what I'm saying. Yeah.
that's true.
I
Yeah.
do want the Silver Bullets though, and I probably, like Elijah said, I will cop if the price does. The resale price is not crazy. Nothing, I'll just cop later on, but I don't need it on release day.
I was just gonna say, like, I feel like those are definitely like a staple shoe to have.
Yeah, I never really had a pair of Silver Bullets. I always been wanting to get a pair, but I don't know about like probably gonna end up having to cop like resale because hopefully, like I said, the price is not too crazy because Nike is not really making a bunch of these like pairs of like these old school shoes, and they're not really like sitting like they used to.
I mean, in my opinion, Ray kind of touched on this, but like those who cop like the Puerto Rico 97s for the sake of just having a Silver Bullet replacement is gonna be like a little tight with this one. Cause I mean, I'd be mad if I spent $200 for a replacement shoe and later on down the line the shoe come out. So don't get me wrong, it's a nice shoe though. It's a nice shoe.
Puerto Rico is like navy blue on it, I think.
Yeah, it's different. It's different, but
slightly different. Yeah.
It's slightly different, but whatever you got up on top still gonna match what you got at the bottom. So it's the same shoe.
What if I'm wearing a Puerto Rico shirt though?
They got the Puerto Ricos for the towel, man. That's the most important part is the towel.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. The Silver Bullets.
I'm gonna say resale just because I wasn't able to get them and I wasn't willing to pay the retail price. And I think it's gonna go a little down, so it may be under retail soon. So I'm gonna say resale.
Yeah, I'll say resale only if it's lower because that 185 is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, my pockets ain't like my money ain't gonna see the 97. So I mean, if I had to choose, it's gonna be resale in hopes that like it's lower, but it's neither for me.
I'll pick either or, man. I do love the Silver Bullets, and definitely, even though I got the Puerto Ricos, I still do want a pair.
All right, let's get into the next shoe. We have the Social Status pennies, both the black pair and the white pair.
These are definitely a go. I like the black pair more, but I'm glad that they're just revisiting like old basketball shoes now, especially like pennies. I feel like he was getting retros, but it was just like these odd colorways. I'm glad they, it's kind of like, it's not the OG colorway, but it's very similar, and it got the logo on it, so it's not like just, okay, let's take the OG colorway and put our brand on it. It's kind of like, they kind of like, how you say, they like muted the colors a little bit, which I really like. Because I have the first Social Status pennies that came out, and I was in love with those. So I definitely got to get these.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I like the white pair more just because of that the shade of blue. Like it's like a baby blue.
Yeah, I don't already know how I feel. Like it's not like something that I need. I don't need these pennies. But I do like that they retro in them. I do like the packaging. So like the packaging is like that action figure type packaging, but definitely not a need. If I get my hands on it for under retail, yes. But I'm not I'm not paying retail for it.
Yeah, like I said, I think the packaging is probably the best part, like that little open window action figure-esque vibe. I think that's the best part of the shoe. The shoe to me, I definitely like the Social Status one, the first one they did. I like that one a lot more than I like this one. Honestly, I just feel like they look a little too bulky at times, but I feel like they'll probably end up growing on me eventually if I see somebody like wearing them. I'm like, damn, they go crazy, and then I'm probably gonna want to get them. But as of right now,
yeah, especially wear them the right
way.
way.
Yeah, I'm chilling on them right now though. Black one is definitely the better one though. I give it that.
I'm going with black too. I like the black one.
I'm going neutral. Neutral's definitely like the blue's throwing me off too. So
they should have gave us a little penny, man.
What happened?
They should have gave us a little penny.
Little action figure.
But even
they got them on the box. They got them on the box.
Yeah,
they
got the little keychain though. I fuck with that. And then I feel like even with the theme with these collabs, like Aman Meunier did it too. Like they're putting messages on the shoe, like the Social Status, like how you say, like the marketing and like the advertising they did with it, like a series of videos. I really fuck with stuff like that. I was making videos, so it's like the fact that they put like a little story to it, and in the story, like they're wearing it. They're not. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like with Social Status was supposed to be like I guess. Remember they did the dunks too, and they had messages on it. It was kind of like something for like the kids and free lunch and stuff like that. Yeah, free lunch and stuff like that. So I like the fact that there's a message incorporated. It's not like another brand just like, all right, let's just throw a logo on it, release it. Now here you put a regular box. They took their time with the just doing it like the collab. They put the keychain, they switched up the box, they added like a little story to it that they're still releasing now. In segments. It's not just like a general release thing. Like, you can show that they really took their time with this. And I really appreciate that, to be honest.
So
I mean,
with that being said, which one do we think is next? Like, what's the next shoe? Like, what's the next penny that we think we're gonna get from Social Status if they continue in this line?
Half cent.
Like, Half Sense is coming.
Yeah.
Half cent's tough, man.
It would make sense though. I feel
It
like they're
would.
doing like the better penny models now. I definitely don't think they're gonna touch foams, and they shouldn't, to be honest. Like they should just
I think they
do what they're doing
should,
now.
though.
Nah.
They should touch
you
Because
feel-
I feel like once
to.
I'm not saying they wouldn't do a good job with it, but it's like it's gonna create that effect. Like once they do it now, everyone's gonna want a foam now, and it's kind of like that's gonna kill it. What they're doing now, they're touching the pennies. No one's really Nike's doing like the little side colorways, and I guess they're doing okay. But I like the fact that no one's like so zoned in on these like the dunk thing, where it's like everyone's doing a dunk, everyone's doing a dunk collab or a Nike SB collab. The fact that no one's really paying attention to these is cool because later down the line, 2-3 years from now, it's gonna be like, oh, I remember those when they came out, and everyone's probably gonna want to cop again.
I ain't gonna lie, but y'all said that about the CDG phone. Phone hype still stayed the same.
It was because the retail price on those was crazy, but people still bought it after, like when the resale price was lower than retail, people still bought it though. If the retail wasn't 500, it was a regular 200, 250. I feel like they would have been doing way better.
All right, let's get into our fourth shoe, Trophy Room 7.
Man,
next shoe, man. Next shoe.
shit's booty.
Nah.
Shit's trash. I'm sorry. Listen,
Nah.
you gotta call a spade, man. Them shit's bad, bro. That's not good work. But Trophy Room, y'all done way better. And y'all can do way better. You know what I'm saying? Like the fives, I rock with the fives, both the family and friends and the regular. Of course, the ones we know the debacle that happened with those. I'm not gonna speak on that. Those is fire. Even what was it? They dropped some. What was like the Jazz Club joints? I forgot the name. Is it 16, 17? One of them.
17.
They dropped those is
16s,
Yeah,
or
those-
16s.
16.
Absolute
Those hit.
Yeah.
Those is fire. These sevens, bad work. I'm sorry.
Nah, the 16s were definitely fire. I'm trying to get a pair, but the 7s are okay. I'm not gonna lie. Like, see, I saw it in person. It's okay. Then I saw it like with the the clothing that it came with too. So I feel like it wasn't a bad idea. Just maybe a weird execution. But I'm not gonna lie. They're like I give them like a 7 out of 10.
The 7s get a 7.
Yeah. These
Sevens
7s
get a 7.
These 7s get a 7.
Okay.
Me personally, I'm not a big fan of 7s in general, so it's like I didn't really need them once I heard it was a Trophy Room 7. But like I said, I do like packaging on shoes. So like the packaging on the shoe is pretty nice. It does have like that navy box. If you open up the box, it got like that. I think it's like a Trophy Room court on the back and on the inside of the box. What else they got? And there's also like a little message that they have like on a card, which explains like the reasoning behind the shoes, which is pretty much just like the dream team and their Barcelona run, stuff like that. It's a nice message. It wasn't a shoe that I need, and I'm not paying $25 for it.
Man, like to like move from the pennies onto these, like it's just the messaging. Like, how far is the messaging really going to take me with the shoe?
I mean, the messages really broke down as far as like why the shoe was even created. It was really because of like not the actual run of the dream team, like the practices they had, which they talked about, like
The Barcelona shit,
yeah,
the secret practice and stuff like
yeah,
that.
the practice.
What is
So
it?
there's more behind it than people really know. Definitely could have been executed better with a different model of shoe.
Where-
See, that's the problem.
That boy-
They selling fucking like stories, which is cool when the design hit. You can't just try to sell me a story and a design is like,
Right.
all right, bro. Like it got to be more to that than just, oh yeah, this the story. So and those that get it, and those that don't. We ain't rocking with that. You gotta give us a better shoe. And you already left a sour taste in our mouth with the ones. Don't think we forgot. I'm trying to brush that under the rug and throw out some 7s to be like, oh yeah, here y'all go. Like, nah, bro, we need to re-release the ones first, bro.
I don't know. I feel like people don't really like it just because it's like, I guess this next few months or whatever is going to be like the months for 7s, because you saw that the Chambray 7 should be coming soon, and they just did like a few 7s earlier. I've never been a fan like when they do stuff like that, when they had the year of like a whole bunch of 5s coming out at one time, like every month. Like I feel like they should like switch it up. Like this month some 2s come out, this month some 5s. If they would have did these 7s like maybe like last year and then did like a limited type of thing, it would have been like way better. Just personally, especially with the gear and stuff. I like the gear more than I like the shoe, of course. I don't know. Just sometimes the execution with things is just like, some people I feel like just throw it out there just to release it,
But to touch on that, that's kind of always been the Jordan way in terms of like dropping certain shoes. Like '06 was like the year to five. We was getting like all in five. So it's like they kind of stuck to their roots with that. You got to give them credit for that.
Yeah, they definitely pick and choose like the year, like in the beginning of the year when they do like those February, April, March drops. They like test the waters and see like what's selling, because I know those are usually the most drops that are differentiated. And then throughout the year, they probably look at like what's selling the most or like what people have on their feet the most, and then they run the rest of the year with whatever number that is. I feel like they did that with the ones a lot, the fours. Yeah.
Shout out to them for doing the twos, man. Twos finally gets some recognition. Got throw it out there. Shout out to them for putting the twos back in the mix.
But you see what they're doing now, though. Like they got all those low twos coming out and stuff, and it's like that's gonna kill the enjoyment of it. It's like I don't like when they just that oversaturate the market with all these colorways of the one shoe. I know that's like their thing that they like to do, but it's like I don't know, because if I cop this. Hopefully, if I cop the
Chicago
twos, thank you. If I cop those and then I start seeing those low twos, I might be like, damn, like I don't even want to wear these yet. But I do like the white and green ones they got coming out too.
Well, them shits is
crazy.
crazy.
Those are hard.
Them shits is crazy. But you gotta realize too, like a lot of stuff ain't for us, bro. The style stuff is for the kids now, because you got, we had our time. Like we kind of like OGs in it, but like it's kind of for like the young kids who gonna get their first pair of tools. Like what I'm saying, it's a little different for them. Like they may not know what tools are, what the capabilities of the tools.
What Jordan said?
F them kids.
When he said the camp,
it's about F them kids, man.
Just give me my twos, man.
All right,
man.
Since we on
they can take the sevens and stuff. Give me those too.
Retail or resale, trophy rooms.
Now I'm gonna say resale because I don't think they're gonna be that crazy anyway. Prices are gonna drop. Nobody want these shoes, so I'm gonna say resale.
I'm gonna throw my wild card out there, my trap card, and save my money. That's what it's called, man. I ain't spending no money on these bullshits, man.
I said I'll take them retail or resale.
No word.
What's in that cup, man?
Elixir. It's an elixir.
That's the black magician at it again, man. I try to tell you.
All right, so all this Jordan talk and what's dropping, I feel like we should talk about one of the most hyped shoes to drop this year, which is the Lost and Founds, aka Chicago's. Like, what we feel about those.
2-pair minimum.
2-pair minimum. That's how I feel.
Definitely 2 pairs. Definitely 2 pairs.
I don't care what y'all talk about. That pre-agent shit is fire. I don't care what
that's definitely
you
fire.
Old head niggas, shut the fuck up, or you old heads.
Did they overdo it though? Because like they even got it on the mid part.
It's not that. It's not as bad as people are saying it though. Like if you actually look at the shoe, it's not like the cracks is not as bad as you see on like the ankle collars, anything like that. Like you can't really even tell that's cracked.
My only concern with that is like what it's gonna look like when it actually does age. That's my only thing. So when it does get to that 20-year mark or 15-year mark, like is it gonna be worse or is it gonna be the same as a traditional? That's the only thing I feel like is people might be a little worried about or concerned about.
It probably start peeling a little bit, but like you know what you're getting into when you first buy it.
I mean, just wear your shoes, man. Don't worry about it. Wear the shoes.
What you doing over here? Worry about years down the line. Wear them now. Come on.
I ain't complaining, bro. I got the 2013s, bro. I'm sick of them shits, man. I never got to get the 2015s. So I'm listen, man. 2 pairs, bro. I need those.
Stuff like this, I definitely do need a 2 pairs because.
That boy is stressed. He like, how he gonna get the second one?
I'm just.
I know y'all stressed out.
Listen. Make sure y'all go check out.
How he gonna get the second one? I'm gonna be here like, yo, how I'm gonna get the first one?
The first one. Yeah, I'm gonna say, shout out sneakers, shout out sneakers,
Shout out to sneakers. Yeah,
you got them.
I got one laced up ready.
Oh, that's tough.
I ready what's going on. Extra laces, everything you need.
Yeah.
Shout out to sneakers for real.
Hold on, when you gonna wear them though?
All my L's, all the L's I took.
You took 20 L's on ones?
I definitely took more than 20 L's, most likely.
That's crazy because you was really putting in for some bullshit ones before.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Oh, yeah. It paid off though. It definitely paid off.
Yeah, when you gonna wear? When
today?
Oh. I am going
today.
Put them shit on. Put the shit on.
I ain't going wear them. I ain't going to
21 L's after I see them.
Just know it's gonna be soon. Just know it's gonna be soon.
Shout out to Nike because that story is crazy. I don't care what y'all talk about. This is when a rare time when the story and the design actually match up because you get the whole like sales thing on you get the little older receipt.
Yeah,
but that is fire. Like I said, all the old heads hating, like, oh, I hate. Shut the fuck up. But it ain't for you, man. It's for the niggas
But
that know what to do with them, you know what I mean?
$60 for some ones is crazy. Like
Let me get back to
$60.
that.
That's what the sale, the little sale thing say on the paper.
Yeah.
$60?
And even then, back then, you know, people didn't want to pay that.
But you gotta think $30 ain't really that cheap back in the day, because
I know, yeah.
right, it's inflation now, so of course $30 is like that ain't nothing. But back then, shit probably like, damn, you breaking my pockets.
All
I'm
right.
making $8 an hour. You breaking my pockets.
Lost and founds, retail or resale.
Both of them.
However way possible. AIP, man. Anyway, well,
Both of them.
AWP, any way possible.
AWP.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right
Yeah.
now. I want retail. We all want retail. Chances are we gonna be paying resale, so we don't got no choice. That's not like we got a choice. Except for Dante,
Nah, man.
he got
I got
his thing, got the
choices.
little.
We got
Alright,
man.
we ain't get no
Shut
choice.
up, Dante.
Send me the raffles, man. Send me all the raffles, man.
Yo,
Nah,
wait.
listen.
I'll do
Serious question. What's the most y'all will pay resale?
400, 450.
But I was willing to
4.
pay $5 before they dropped.
5 is
4.
crazy.
I ain't paying
4
for
is
5.
crazy.
I'm sorry.
I'll pay 4. Maybe
My cutoff is
450 if
$350.
I'm feeling good about it.
I cut off $350.
Nah, man. Because even with these,
Resale
is
price
like
not too
the
crazy right now though.
yeah. Because even with these, like the resale price not going to drop dramatically. So it's like if it does hit 350, then obviously cop right there. Because I feel like it wouldn't go lower than that. I don't even think it's gonna go lower than 4, to be honest. That's why I'm like pinning it at 4 for myself.
Nah, they kind of
Already
low right
loaded
now.
They loaded for right now.
They like 3 something right now. I no funny.
I ain't
think
gonna front.
for the first
My
week, they might
size
get
is
250.
300.
For real?
My size right now is 300 right now.
Oh,
You
Resale.
want to run that risk though?
I
No.
would.
what do you mean? What risk of
Of
copping?
not getting retail, and then you turn around and just be shoot right up to like 370 or something.
That's the thing.
370.
It's like stocks, man. You gotta take that chance.
It's the gift and the curse.
Do you want to take that chance and then it be not under, but it'd be like 290, 280, and you be like, damn.
But you got them at that point, so it's just like
That's $10
Yo,
off
Dante,
now.
shut
$20
up,
off.
bro.
You cop at 300, they drop to 280, 250. That's not bad.
If it
You
drops
just
to
like, fuck it.
220, I'm gonna be like, damn. Or what if I hit retail?
220 though.
I
But it's
Dante, I
gonna
can't
be a
even take
lot
you
of
seriously
pairs.
right now,
It's gonna
son.
be
You
a
gotta be
lot of
tight.
pairs in the world for these, bro. We getting like what? Is it 500K or something like that?
500K.
Yeah, but you know how they do now.
It's
Like
gonna be a lot of pairs, man.
it'd be a lot of pairs, and then one person have half, like a fourth of them. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's
Then
true.
he's choke holding the market and shit. So it's like the price won't even really drop. That's what they say about a lot of shit that be dropping. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of pairs, and then the only thing that they I think told the truth that they have a lot of pairs of is the fucking pandas right now. To be honest.
That's true.
I know, because they did that for the Lightning 4s. I feel like Lightning 4s was accessible. Everybody got their Lightning 4s. Everybody got their Cougar 11s if they wanted them. I feel like those two. If there's anything like
That
those
is
two,
true.
I think we're in good hands.
Was
That's
any
true.
of them
You
really
could-
The fours,
Two
the
good
fours,
examples.
the Lightning 4s for sure, but I wasn't able to get the Cougars. I wanted them.
Them shits was sitting, bro.
Nah, they ain't give me a pair.
And then everybody thought they shits was fake. Remember, everybody was on YouTube like, man, my shit fake. All right, bro.
Let's get into the hot take. Today's hot take is: what are your favorite Jordan 1s? Started off, obviously I got the Chicagos, obviously, but those LA to Chicagos, those right there, man.
Dang.
That's a valid take, though. That's a valid take.
If we naming our 5 best, Bread ones for sure, Chicago ones of course. This third one is like my girl shoe, and it hurt me because I probably never have it because I'm not willing to pay the price. Union Black Toe, I love those shits. Can't get them shits out of my mind. Those 4. I'm gonna stick with those 3 for now. I'm gonna let y'all go. Then I'll name my 2 other 2 because that's a little tough. It's gonna start getting iffy.
So Chicago's really not in your top 3?
No, I said Chicago second.
Okay.
Wait, so we doing?
And I talk about all iterations. I'm not about to be out here like 2015s, 2013s.
No. Yeah.
Spider-Man's. No, and if you got a Chicago colorway, you two Off-Whites, all that's grouped into that Chicago. I don't want to hear no different.
If we doing like top 3, so like Chicago's, LA to Chicago's, and then the first iteration of the Pond Greens.
Oh, the 1.0s? I got those.
All right, we know.
I got the 2.0. Don't laugh at me.
I got the 0.0.
I don't know. My top will probably be. I had to put Chicago's up there. I never had Chicago's until now, but I always wanted Chicago's.
Man, you still ain't got Chicago.
I got to reimagine Chicago's.
You better imagine something else when I see him.
This nigga had the Chicago 1.5s, man. That's what you got, man.
What's up there? I mess with the Royals. Royals are definitely up there for me. I wear them all the time. I go to too many Knicks games, too many Mets games, so they go everything I have to wear for my teams. Giants too. Shout out to Giants.
So you see a lot of disappointment, huh?
Nah, we doing good right now. We good.
That's gonna change in next year. Oh man, we did it again.
LSU Chicago's is definitely up there with me. I have them though, but
I
definitely.
feel like so far everybody's agreed on the Chicago's, which is a classic. It's a classic color.
Another one is
Nobody saying
Shadows. I like
bread.
Shadows though.
I was about to say,
Shadows.
nobody gonna say Shadows. That's crazy.
I always wanted a pair of Shadows. That was like the first shoe that I was like, I need those.
You know what? I'm gonna throw Royals in my at full. Even though I got a bitter, not bittersweet, but like a up and down relationship with them. Because I remember I wanted them for so long, and
I
I
made
finally
you
got
get
them. And I was like,
those Royals.
yeah, I got them. And I was just like, okay. Like they just ain't hit the same. I guess like not having them made me love them more than actually having them. Shadows top 10. I don't think they top 5 though. That's my hot take for the day.
That shoe that Ray has, those natural Sylvesters.
Crazy. Oh my god.
Those
I
are
slept
fire.
on those too.
That's what I was just thinking about if I should put those in the top 3. Because right now I'm like, definitely got the blue Union ones. I definitely got those in there. I mean, blue or black, I got them in the same, like, you know, so
They ain't
either
the
one
same.
of those to
They
me.
ain't the same.
I fuck with both of them heavy. So, you know, if I could ever get my hand on a pair of any of them, I'm gonna take it. I'll put those two as like, I guess like in that top 3. And then I was just thinking about that too. I'm like, so I have the Nigel Sylvesters, and then I was also thinking about, you know, my high take. I have the Black Lance Mountain ones, and I love them. Like the, you know, when it had like the little rubber weight, the bread and the royal. I had those when those came out. I still got them, and I barely wear them just because I don't want them to fuck up. But I'm like, I don't want to put the Nigels and that on the same list together. So I was just literally thinking about like which one I should put first. But
Definitely.
We'll let
fuck,
you get away
I'm
with the Nigels. We not gonna let you get away with the other one. Remember that.
Nah, fuck. I'm gonna put the Lance Mountains now. I'm gonna put the Lance Mountain ones. Just because y'all said that. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Lance Mountain ones.
What's in
And
this
then,
club, y'all?
and then for number 3, it's a tie between either Shadows, and then maybe fuck. I don't even know. I just it's not Shadows though.
Shadows is top. They're not top 5. They top 10. I'm trying to keep telling you that.
Shadows ain't top 5.
Hell no.
I don't
No, that's not the hell.
know.
Let me not say it like that because I actually like Shadows. I'm making it seem like I don't like.
But this is like a personal list. I don't know, man. That shit is hard. Definitely the Lance Mountains and definitely the Union ones for sure. Maybe
So wait,
the
do
third one
nobody
will
have
come.
love for Black Toes? I have nobody. Nobody has ever said Black Toes. Nobody got love for Black Toes.
Like you said,
Wait,
those
wait,
top
wait.
10, those ain't top
If
5.
you got Chicago on the list, I
Those
don't
might not even be top 10. Shit might be top 15, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Black Toes.
It's
Nah.
crazy.
It's not
kinda-
15. It's
kinda-
not 15 ones better than that. It's not 15 ones better. They
I
top
ain't
10.
gonna
If
They
you
might
if
be
you
number
really
10.
want to sit down and really talk, like, if we could actually sit down, and make it. I think you could come up with 15, like 14 shoes better than Black Toes.
And you
I
say
was-
number 15?
I was really expecting somebody to say those biohacks as they top 3. I ain't gonna lie. I was
What?
You wanted
expecting
to
it
say
from
it?
somebody.
Hell
Nah,
no.
I was
That's
just
your number
I
4?
was, I
That's
was,
your number 4?
I was just expecting it.
No, that's your number 4, right?
You and Ray on the same drink. What's going
Nah,
on?
I was expecting somebody to say they like the biohacks. That's like a top tier shoe for them.
He throwing shots. Mike, he trying to say it was you, Mike. He trying to say you was gonna throw those up there, the Obsidians. You was gonna
The
throw
top
all the
threes?
other shit up, all the
Top
TikTokers
threes?
up there.
Top 3s is
Hell.
crazy.
Top 3s is
All right, so I
Nah,
got the triple.
that's top 15.
I got the triple white.
ain't no damn top. Yo, no, you too generous, brother. Hold on. Top 15 for top 3s is
Top
crazy.
15 for the biohacks?
No,
No,
the
no.
top threes. The top threes are
Top
top
threes.
15.
Top
Yeah,
3s
hell
or
no.
top 15?
Top
You
3s is
tripping.
top 15.
Top threes is probably 15.
Nah,
Probably 20. They probably top 20.
it's probably like top 50.
It probably might be like
What
17
50
shoes
is
or better.
crazy.
40.
Oh, y'all OD.
Nah, that's
Y'all
wild.
OD. You gonna have the
40.
biohacks ahead of those? You gonna put the biohacks in front of those? Right. Right.
I might.
I'll put
don't know.
matter of fact, I'll put the ones with the little zipper on the ankle collar before.
Yo,
All right, Mike. You
yo,
can
take
leave
him out.
that.
Take him out.
All right, Mike. You can leave that, bro.
Hold on.
That boy tripping.
Obsidian. I don't even like Obsidian, but Obsidians might be better than top 3s.
For sure.
I like
Cities was like my number 3 or 4 right now that I was
Cities
thinking
is my
about.
top 3.
Oh, you a
All
TikToker?
right, so
bro.
wait. Mike, what's
Ooh.
your top? What's your top 3?
I don't even have TikTok.
So we could like throw away all the best ones, the Royals, the Shadows, like those in its own like category, right? But my favorite has to be Chicago, Moniers, and you got Obsidians.
My years?
Mine years?
Moniers is definitely top 15 or 10.
You got like the material.
Hell no, nigga.
One?
That's the thing hard.
I'm just like top 20. Yo, y'all niggas is too.
Oh,
Oh, it
yeah.
is. Right. All right.
Y'all need to really, because
I'll put it top
I ain't
20.
gonna
I'll put it top 20. You're right. Top 20.
y'all sleeping on a lot of ones too. Like I said, Nice Investors, of course. Y'all sleeping on the Lily Mays, the first ones, not the ones that they gave the girl, the silver ones, the satin
The
joints.
silver one?
Y'all sleeping on the satin joints. Y'all sleeping on those. Those is definitely top 15.
No.
Yes.
Maybe not.
It's I'm sorry. I'm taking
Pause is crazy.
I'm
Maybe
taking those over Obsidian. I'm taking those
All right.
over What other bullshit you just said? The
You
Lance
was out
Mountains you
last
just
night?
said? I'm taking
You
those over
said
there.
you
Taking
said
those
top
over them
10 is
Lance
the
Mountains.
Gatorade joints.
Right, you was out drinking last night?
You was drinking
Yo,
the
Ray,
Gatorade.
Ray whole top 5 is the Gatorades. Every color, the lime greens,
No.
the blues, the orange.
Hell no.
He got
The
he got a
lime, the
sample. He got a
lime, the
sample purple
lime.
pill.
The lime was fire though, but that's not
Nah, we no
that's top
no.
1,000.
He got a
There's
lime
plate.
nothing in
was-
that pack that was fire, bro. Nothing in that pack that was fire.
The lime
Maybe the
was
six,
fire.
maybe the sixes, maybe the sixes. That's it. I'll give you the sixes.
Yo,
You're not getting away with no
y-
damn ones
yeah,
in that pack.
you was drinking. The sixes was horrible. What the fuck?
But you like
The
the
only-
lime green ones.
The only way you can
Come
wear those
on, Ray,
sixes
stop.
is the only
Come on, Ray,
the
stop.
only way you can wear them sixes is
Stop,
you went
bro,
to
stop.
Florida State with the Gators. That's the only way you can wear them
Yes,
sixes.
and
Bro.
Where you was gonna wear them lime green ones?
When I'm out with you, bro, what you mean?
You ain't hanging out with me with them.
When we hang out,
You ain't hanging out with
He
me.
wear them today. He wear them today.
matter of fact, I'm gonna wear them today.
Thank you for coming to episode 1 of Shoe Contact. Subscribe.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned for more, boy.